Hello and welcome back to the gift of the gab. I'm Tia.
I'm Ben.
And you're listening to the gift of the gab. I guess I already said that.
I was just trying to complete your sentences.
Well, didn't work. It failed.
It did fail. We're in 2021. Were we in 2021 last time we recorded this?
Yes,
We're in 2021 again, guys. We're still in 2021.
And it's still crazy.
It's
my
got
goodness.
off to a crazy start.
Wow.
From across the pond. I searched. It's a saying.
Across the pond?
From across the pond. It's either from UK to America or America to UK.
But they're not really across the pond though.
But it's a metaphor.
Why wouldn't it be across the ocean?
Because it's not as catchy.
Across the Nile.
From across the pond. The Nile? It's not Africa.
Sorry, I didn't mean now. What did I mean?
I don't know. I ain't gonna save you here.
Anyways.
Yes. Crazy start to 2021.
And for once, it's not too much over here.
Oh yeah, it's not over here.
In the UK.
We've been watching the drama unfold.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. It is. We've been laughing at Trump's embarrassment. Yes. Is what we have, especially the way he's quickly changing his tone.
Oh goodness.
It's been fantastic to watch. Not so much
we haven't even said what it was yet.
But yeah.
So what are we gonna call them? The Trumpists?
The domestic terrorists.
Yes.
That's what they are.
Stormed the Capitol, which is our equivalent to the House of Parliament. Would you say?
I think so. Because they have so many different names of things.
Because I think it would be.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think the White House is more like
Downing Street.
Yeah, like 10 Downing Street,
yeah.
and the Capitol.
Who lives at number 9 and 11 Downing Street?
I don't know. Does anyone even live there?
I don't know. I've never seen them. I will search after this.
Why is it number 10? Yeah.
It just came into my head. Is it a road? Is it the only one on the street?
I don't know.
Can you imagine living on that street?
But do they actually live there?
Yeah, I think so. Well,
does Donald Trump actually live in the White House?
Yeah, he lives in the White House.
So does Boris Johnson live at number 10?
I think his office is there for sure.
Yeah, because there's just people in and out all day.
Yeah, that would be very annoying.
It's not like the White House.
None of them, I've seen none of them actually rub their feet on the carpet. And one time, the cat that lives in the house chased the pigeon down, caught it, and then just dropped it and went back in the house with its mouth all pigeon blooded up.
Well, we see what you pay attention to.
I was like, ain't nobody gonna say anything about that cat. He just strolled in there like it was his place. I'm sure it is.
I'm sure cats do that all day long.
But it was just, it's 10 Downing Street. Could have at least wiped the feathers from his mouth.
Wow. I don't think a cat has that much sense.
No, maybe not.
But yeah, the Trumpists. They stormed the Capitol.
They stormed the U.S. Capitol building.
So much for Blue Lives Matters, and they managed to kill.
They killed a police officer
using a fire extinguisher.
Really?
They hit him in the head with it.
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't see the report of how he died.
They cracked his head.
So have they caught the person?
Not yet.
I hope they do.
They have arrested that guy who had his feet up in Nancy Pelosi.
Oh yeah, so many of them had their faces on display, and that was the fantastic thing.
How do you do a crime? Record it, post it on social media, even do news interviews.
Yeah, a GOP lawmaker was there protesting. He's got arrested too.
Did you see that video?
Yeah, of him saying, "We're in."
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere. But then there was someone coughing.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear anything else. The cough was like...
it was tragic for the loss of life, especially for the police officer.
Yeah.
But it was fascinating to see how silly and privileged these people are. And it was hilarious to see Trump's change in tone when he realized he might be in trouble.
I don't agree with you there. I don't think he has had a change in tone.
He has. And although it's not like a change in tone that we want, this is the closest that Trump will ever come to. The fact that made me think that Trump is like sweating bullets right now is when he said he will do the orderly transition of power. And the only reason I say that is because hours before that police officer passed, and he knew that he wasn't like, he was like, all right, you know, no harm, no foul sort of thing. I love you guys. You're my patriots, is what he was saying. And then when that happened, his tone completely changed from these people, we love them, they're patriots, to they're vandals, they're this. And I was like, oh, Trump knows something.
To tell you why I don't agree with you, because his Twitter was suspended for 12 hours at first.
On Wednesday night.
Yes. And so he had to send that message via someone else.
Yeah.
Then he sent out a video.
Yeah.
Which was like 24 hours later to say, basically, stand down.
Yeah.
It looked like a hostage video. It looked like someone had put a gun to his head and say, read this word for word. Do not add anything else.
But that is the hilarious part for me, because Trump, no one has ever been able to do that to Trump. And for him to sit down and listen means that he thinks he's in trouble.
I think it took the whole White House to do that, including his lawyers. But then he reversed everything he said by
this
tweeting.
Is true. This is true. But
that's why.
He can't be tweeting no more. They ban him.
They banned him.
Permanently banned from Twitter. Yeah. they permanently banned him.
He sent out tweets on Twitter. They removed it.
And then he tried to post from POTUS, the official account.
They suspended him on there. Then they suspended him on POTUS. They already suspended him on Facebook.
I don't think they suspended POTUS.
Oh, what did
because
they do?
That's like the official president.
Oh, did they just block it?
They just deleted the tweets as soon as he tweeted.
I thought they suspended it.
Because he was just like, all right, well, the real Donald Trump account's not working. Let me use my other account.
He's like, oh, this is against our freedom of speech. Don't worry, I'm going to have another platform out soon.
You have violated so many people's just common human rights that you don't get to talk. Trump.
But it is amazing to see the power of the stupid.
Oh yeah, it is. That was the fascinating part.
Yeah.
It was like, these people actually believe in what he's saying, like
with no evidence.
I knew like, you know, there's some people who aren't mentally challenged and believe silly things, but to see it on that scale of that size of a group, it was like. And these people are of sound mind, like they have regular day jobs.
Yeah, some of them are missing their teeth.
Yeah, some of them were, but some of them aren't. And that was this looks like someone that might be next to the office, next to you in the office. Exactly, and like they're so brainwashed.
But it's just how.
Well,
but I guess that's just how brainwashing thinks. If a person starts to get into it, and then everyone around them is believing the same thing as well. And so
social media does that.
There's no one going to tell them otherwise.
Puts you all into a bubble, and then you start to, like, you all feed into the same echo chamber.
You all think that you all believe this thing, and no one
disagrees, no one opposes, and everyone reinforces what you already think. And then you end up storming the Capitol and looking like an idiot.
Yeah, and even when you go on social media, you think, oh, I'm seeing people from a wider scope, you could say,
but you're not.
It's tailored to you, and so you think that everyone has this feeling, but wow,
nah, it was silly. The only real joy about that I saw was just like, for a brief second I felt Trump felt he was in trouble, and that just warmed my heart.
I don't think he did. I think it empowered him.
Well, I hope it didn't, but I'm gonna assume it did, just so it can warm my heart.
Yeah, I feel like,
I don't think he feels it now.
I feel like he still feels empowered. Like, I have the power over all these people that
for sure.
that I told them to go to the Capitol, and they went to the Capitol.
Yeah, and 4 of them died.
Yeah.
One of them was shot, and 3 from medical emergencies.
Yeah.
Resulting from.
They were climbing walls.
I'm not sure. I think the lady who's, I don't know. No, never mind. Yeah.
One stole a letter from Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. And then went on an interview to say he stole the letter.
I think because they actually thought, like, oh, okay, this is a revolution. They don't arrest revolutionaries.
Can we talk about the difference from Black Lives Matters?
Oh, we can spend all day talking about the difference.
Till this. I was like, when are the hairy people going to turn up?
Yeah, you know.
When are they going to turn up? But apparently Trump refused to take calls, and that's why they couldn't deploy the National Guard.
He told them that to protest.
Yeah.
He told them to protest.
They knew it was going to happen as well.
The reason I'm like, if he's not afraid, I would be afraid. As an American president, you told a group to go and do this protest and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
4 of them have died. They killed a police officer. And it's all in your name. They're literally wearing your merch. Can you imagine if this was Obama?
They're trying to spin it and say it's Antifa.
But can you imagine if this was Obama?
Oh.
Like, people came in Obama merch and tried to storm the Capitol. And they were like, no, Trump shouldn't get the White House. 4 more years for Obama.
It's just a different thing when they're black or they're trying to represent
have made it
black
up them
people.
stairs. The police would have gunned them down. I saw a lackluster response from the police force that was there.
I have to say that the police force that was there, they were overwhelmed.
Yeah. But some of them, there were videos of them that
helping them down the stairs.
Seemingly letting some of them in areas. There were some of them that were trying to do their job, and I will give credit and say, in a situation like that where you're overwhelmed, I can see that. But I'm not saying the police there is necessarily their fault.
There should have been other people there.
But there should have been reinforcements sent there. And whoever was making the calls to help those people there did not make those calls.
But that was Trump. Was Trump.
And also, I'm sure the police chief has some saying in it.
No, so basically what I heard... Because
he resigned.
What I heard is that the person second to Nancy Pelosi, I don't know his name,
okay,
he had the number to the whoever's next door, whatever state is next door, and they had more police. So he called them and he said, "Can you help us?" And he's like, "Yeah, we've got them already, but we need authorization," which is Trump. So they're saying we can't get a hold of this person.
Yeah, so he was just like,
that gives you the authorization, and then someone else had to override that. So they didn't even get a proper authorization, but it was good enough to actually send the heavy people out.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
It was
ridiculous because the police response there, like the powers that be, Trump, was holding them back because there was no way if that was any other group of people they would have been allowed to do that.
No way.
It was something that
if they had a drop of color in them, maybe even 2 drops.
Yeah, no way. But
it would have gone completely left.
I felt sorry for that black police officer running up the stairs.
I know.
I would have left that place.
I saw his life. He saw his life flashing.
I would have left that place. Locked myself in the toilet. I'm like, not today. Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah, not today. These people aren't getting me today. And then when the other police showed up, when he had run up all them stairs...
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. I didn't want to watch the rest of it. I was too scared.
He kept trying to back them up, and then the guy would keep walking, "You're not going to do anything." And then he got to a room, and more of his police people were there.
Oh.
I think he was one barrier, and then every time he went up a little bit, one more police officer was there until they got to the room.
But you can see how overwhelmed they were, that they had one police officer on each level.
You would think that they have better security than that.
Yeah, but probably what they did is they sent most people out to the front.
Yeah.
To stop them from getting in.
But it was so bad. Like, how did we...
But if it was Downing Street, there would have been more police in the next 10 minutes.
I don't think we could get into the Houses of Parliament like
Definitely
that.
Not.
I understand. Like, if you're in a small group and a big crowd is coming towards you, you're really going to question whether.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've only got if it's just you and you've only got one gun.
Yeah, it is.
Where do you start?
Yeah, because then you anger the crowd even more.
There was there was a guy whose bag was full of guns. There was a pipe bomb that they found not too close, so it could have gone extremely left.
Yeah, it could have. It did go left, but I guess it could have been even worse. I mean, 5 people dead because of the president's rhetoric. Wow.
Yep.
5 American people. You know how they value their own. What happened to America first, Trump?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is an embarrassment. I know China and Russia are laughing.
Oh, China, Russia, Iran.
They're rubbing their hands together.
They were on a Zoom call laughing.
Yes.
Like, wow, look what this country has come to.
I know. It is a disgrace.
It was really bad.
Talking about what's really bad,
The 100. Oh. The ending for that. Yeah, go on.
I sent you the video of, not the video, the picture of The Weeknd.
Yes, you did.
What was your reaction to his face?
I was like, it looked different. I did have to let you in there that it looked different and it looked weird.
Like, but you didn't know what was different about it.
I couldn't like pinpoint like what was. I could just tell that something was like different. But
didn't I send you a before and after? You
sent me his face bandaged up, so that's what I had.
Oh, okay.
As the because I wouldn't have been able to like spot The Weeknd on my daily shop, so I knew what he kind of looked like. But then when you showed me the face, I was like, "There's definitely something off about this." But I just can't put my finger on what I knew. Like I knew his face had been altered, but I just didn't know like what it looked like it before. Yeah, if you know what I mean. What did you think when you saw it?
I was thinking, oh no.
Did you know what he looked like?
No.
Before?
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay,
oh, no.
See, it looked like for me like he had been stung by bees.
See, I was thinking, Jesus, what has he done to his face? I'm thinking he needs to get his money back. Like I was like, and then I was thinking, oh, this ain't real. So I was searching it up. I was trying to like figure out why he had done to his face, because I was thinking of, you know, the thing with Spice.
Spice, yeah.
When she, I guess, painted her face to be more white.
Yeah.
And it was a big thing. I was thinking, oh, maybe he's doing something else. He's making a statement.
Maybe.
But it was just, fortunately, it was just stage makeup for his
music
video. No tears. Keep your tears. Something about tears.
Cry too much.
Cry too many tears. I don't know. Something tears. Where he's basically trying to say he'd rather die than be fake for everyone. So I guess it's a good message. It definitely got me looking.
I don't think I'd rather die than be fake for everyone though. Would you?
Yeah.
You'd rather die?
Would, yeah.
Nah, because man, I like life too much.
No, but
I could survive being fake.
No, but you're not living. If you every time you walk out the door, you have to be someone else.
You forget how antisocial I am.
No.
So if you're by yourself most of the time, then you can be your real self.
No, but so every time you walk out the door, you have to pretend to be a woman or something like that.
What? It depends the extent of the fakeness.
No, but that's. You didn't say the extent. You just said, would I rather?
Would you? You'd rather be dead. I like life. Well, so
I'd rather be myself than have to be fake.
Obviously, I would rather be myself, but above that, I'd rather be living than dead.
Yeah, but you're not. But are you really living if you're living
breathing,
a lie?
You breathe. No, but if God Himself came down today and He said, "All right, T, I'm gonna snatch that soul out of you right now," or you can be fake.
No.
You would be like fake.
No, but what I mean is, if you're pretending to be someone that you're not.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Then are you really living? Or are you just surviving?
You aren't living, you are just surviving. But I'm just saying, I'd rather survive. Like if God came down, I'd be like, yo, I'm not ready.
I'll be fake.
I'll be fake.
Sorry, I tested you.
Exactly. But yeah.
You know, when you put it like that, it makes a lot of sense.
We have to give some props to the US. Like something else happened. Yes. They won. The Democrats won in Georgia. I'm just happy anyone against Trump is winning.
Yes.
So it was Reverend Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff. They won the 2 seats, which gives them majority in the Senate.
Do they have the majority or do they have an equal amount?
I think they have an equal amount, but
now the last vote will go
to Kamala Harris or something like that. The system is very confusing to me.
Very confusing.
But now, the reason I'm happy is because I want to see what Biden's going to do.
Yeah.
It's not my country, but it's better than Trump. And I want to see what Biden's going to do. And I didn't want him to have the excuse of, they're blocking everything.
Yeah.
Now, for at least the next 2 years, I think, he has the power of the White House,
both Senate
and Congress or something like that.
Oh,
whatever it's called.
Oh, no.
And So he has he will be able to like get his stuff through more easily than he would if
they're going to start off with the stimulus check.
Yeah, so we'll see what he does within that time, and hopefully he can help heal some of the wounds in that deeply divided country.
He's got a lot of fixing to do.
It's a big. They're so far apart. Like Trump has really damaged things. People won't trust. Like his people won't trust elections properly.
No. All the better don't vote so that Democrats can.
But you just saw what happened when. This is what happens when he's president and when he speaks.
Yeah.
And 5 people are dead. What happens when he doesn't have the responsibility of a president? He's just talking. Like.
But then, does he have as big of a platform then?
The people love him.
I know, that's the thing.
People love him, and they think he's been robbed. So they will listen.
It's amazing to see. If you repeat something enough times, someone will believe it.
Yeah, I think he started to believe it himself.
Yeah, he has. You believe it enough, they will start to believe it. But if you think about it, as a child, if your mom was to say something enough, you would believe it.
My mom told me I was born in Russia, like for a good few years.
Is it?
For some reason that was implanted in my head, and it was said enough times that I believed it. And one day, like we're going through our stuff, I saw my birth certificate. I said, "This ain't Russia." I was so crushed. I'd already told so many people. So now what do I do? I go back and say,
sorry guys, I wasn't born in Russia.
Had a cool life story from the ages of 0 to 7.
Wow. Well, even like how my mom says stuff wrong, like Jamaican people say, well, I don't know if it's all Jamaican, but my mom says cucumber.
Oh, yeah.
What word did you use to say wrong?
Cucumber.
No, it wasn't cucumber. I can't remember to call you out. How did you used to say it?
Croissant.
Croissant.
It was the French way,
It's not the French way.
Until I went to uni and then they were like, yo, fam, it's croissant.
Do you know what? I think uni is the place where you realize some of the things you've been doing all your life is wrong.
Yeah. Not necessarily wrong, but different.
No, it's wrong. You've been pronouncing it wrong.
Like before, I wasn't eating cheese on my pasta like that.
I just don't understand how you didn't know pasta
I didn't know.
Cheese.
My housemate, Sono, was actually the one. I saw her use Red Leicester on there, and I never knew about Red Leicester.
It wasn't your mum. Yeah, your mum doesn't know about Red Leicester.
Yeah, mom didn't know about Red Leicester
until the other day.
But I brought Red Leicester home. But I guess
she said, I don't want any of that cheese.
I think she doesn't touch it when it's in the fridge.
Yeah, because she doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, but I like it. I like Red Leicester. I think it tastes better than cheddar, actually.
I like Red Leicester.
It's more mild, and like I said, it's not as sharp as cheddar. How the hell did we get into cheese talk?
I don't know. But yeah, I've totally forgot what we were talking about.
Yes, we were saying they won the election, and yeah, they're going to do stuff. Things are happening. And around COVID is still a thing, guys. Did you hear what Sadiq Khan said? I don't know. I did the maths, and it didn't seem to add up.
What was the maths?
He said 1 in 30 Londoners have the virus.
Yeah.
And then I went on the COVID worldometer.
Yeah.
And it said there's 3 million total cases in the UK.
Yeah.
And that's in the whole of the UK.
Yeah.
London only has a population of 8.98 million. So I don't know if this was like a statistical figure of like how many people have it and whether it's detected or not. But in terms of it being detected, that didn't make sense in my head. But either way, it's high.
It is high.
Either way, it's
Hospitals are... My mum's a nurse, so hospitals are busy.
Yeah,
They're busy.
There is.
They're working 12-hour shifts and barely getting their full break.
There was a story of the 2 brothers, and then like they were self-isolating together, and then he woke up the next morning and his brother was dead.
Oh?
Like he had died in his sleep from COVID. They both just had like a cough and stuff, and now they're doing a post-mortem to see like if he had any underlying issues, because he just woke up. Well, how could I say woke up dead? He didn't do that, but like his brother woke up and then he was like his brother.
Went to sleep.
Yeah, he just passed in his sleep. It's quite sad.
They say that's the best way to go, though.
They do.
Most peaceful.
It is the most peaceful. But at the end of it, I guess you don't want a dramatic exit.
Goodbye. No, I don't want a dramatic exit.
I don't know.
But then now it's like,
but you do get to say goodbye. You say goodnight. That's
but
like
what
goodbye.
if you didn't? What if you fell asleep on the sofa?
Well, that's how you went, innit?
What if you guys were in a mood? Because there's no indication that.
Well, that's why you always try to end the day on a happy note.
I know. What if you said, you know what, I'm going to get this thing, Mum, I'm going to get this thing done tomorrow.
Then the thing is going to be there tomorrow. Mum can do it.
Well, I don't think she's going to do it now.
No, I thought you meant if I was gone.
Oh, it is a peaceful way to go. You have no pain, but then.
But do you not have no pain? How do you?
You're sleeping.
So how do we know that they don't have pain?
I don't know.
Yeah, we just be assuming they don't have pain because it's the nice narrative we tell ourselves.
Maybe they would be screaming.
But what if you because you go in your sleep,
maybe
no one really.
Light.
Maybe, but no one, because you go in your sleep, if no one's in the room, no one saw the struggle you had, but they just saw you in bed the next day and was like, oh, grandpa's finally laid to rest, but they didn't see the whole struggle.
Maybe it's nice to just think that,
sorry guys, I'm stressing you out, aren't I?
Inhumane, but maybe it's just, it's nice
better
fault.
to think that, yeah. It's better to think that.
That they
rest
wasn't
in peace
pain,
to him.
Pain, yeah.
Ooh, what else has been happening? You want to jump into some dilemmas?
Yes.
See if we can sort some people's lives out? Alright, let me start. Number 1. I'm pregnant. Baby's dad is short and always wears dress shoes, even when we're chilling. Couldn't tell his height when we were in bed, but my uncle noticed that he wears shoe lifts to look taller. Without his heels, he's 4'10". I'm 5 foot.
Ooh.
Confront his little scam ass?
Well, technically, he didn't lie to you. You just didn't notice.
Yeah, you just didn't notice. The game is the game, baby.
And it's too late now. What are you gonna say? You've already. You're already impregnated.
You should say you want to go out and somewhere fancy and hide his dress heels. And then when it's time to go and he's looking for them, you'd be like, "What the hell? Have you shrunk?" And that's how you get.
Wait, so he wears shoes in the house?
Yeah,
Who does that?
This doesn't make sense. I don't know how he did it.
Do you know people wear shoes in the house?
Not in my house.
Not in my house either.
No.
Take it off at the door, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's sitting on a sofa with shoes on.
Probably. Or maybe he waits for her to get up out of the room before he quickly scurries.
And so maybe it was a one-night stand then, because how did you notice?
I don't know.
And now you're impregnated.
Her uncle was the one who noticed. So this seems like a long-term person.
Well, how didn't she notice?
I don't know. For sure, I don't know.
He's 4'10".
4'10".
So he's what's his name? Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's not 4'10", is he?
I think so.
No way. Kevin Hart's 5'2". I think.
I feel like Kevin Hart is short.
Kevin Hart is 5'2", isn't he?
No, I feel like
Kevin Hart height. He's 1.63 meters. What's 1.63 meters in feet?
But she's short too. She's 5.
He's 5'4".
He's just a tad bit taller than me.
Yeah, you're shorter than Kevin Hart. Look at you.
In pictures, he looks short, isn't
That's because he's standing next to, especially when he's standing next to basketball players and stuff like that.
The Rock and stuff.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah.
I guess they were tall.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not.
He's small, but he's not I don't think a little person.
What about Tory Lanez?
He got blown away in the wind once. I heard.
Well, yeah, no, mate. It's too late for you. You're already impregnated. There's nothing you can do. Your baby's probably going to be short too, since you're 4'10", 5 foot. So there's just no hope.
It is what it is.
Maybe he's Italian. Italian people are short.
I thought you were going to say Italian people wear shoes in the house.
No. They're normally short.
Are they?
I feel so.
I don't know. I don't know many Italians. I knew one, but he left the school.
I think
How many Italians have you known?
None.
Next question. Xmas. My man's mum hosted a small dinner. I wasn't invited. Brackets COVID. His baby mama and their 2 kids were there. She posted pics of her and my man. I was with him for half of their 4-year relationship. He says because of the kids, she'll always be first. I want to be first. Sounds like she was decided, yeah. And now she wants to be the main.
The mama don't like you.
Yeah, the mom's already chosen her side.
Sorry. You might as well just give up.
Yeah.
Just give up. The mom
find another relationship to to ruin.
Mama don't like you and she likes everyone.
I'm not gonna sing because my voice isn't that good.
Wow, you should have just left it at me.
I haven't warmed my vocal cords, guys.
You didn't do your warm-ups.
I didn't do it. Otherwise, I'd be sounding like Sam Smith.
Sure.
I would.
Sure. But no, the mama's already chosen the other lady.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 kids. And you wasn't invited.
Yeah.
But the baby mama was.
I can understand why the baby mama was, to be fair. Because if they're following
COVID, just had the kids.
If they're following COVID rules, yeah, the kids can come. But they're in the same bubble, innit? So, you know, all the same COVIDs.
Nah, mate. No. The dad and the kids and the girlfriend could have come.
They could have, but maybe the kids wanted to be there. And then they were like, I want to be there with my mom.
They're probably still doing a thing.
Maybe. But what does it matter? It sounds like you and the dad are both a bit trash, aren't you?
Yeah, because you were cheating, he was
cheating, so...
It seems like a whole big triangle here.
Exactly. And the only one who seems innocent in this is the baby mama, actually.
No, because she probably knows he has a girlfriend now.
Maybe, but she just went to the house with her kids. That's all I know. That's all I see.
This is true, but she probably cheating just as much.
Well, you know, if she's got to get a revenge one in there, I don't blame her. Well, I think that's been it.
Yes.
That's been us. We have been BT Small Talk. You've been listening to The Gift of the Gab, episode number 30. That's 3 zeros. No,
thanks for listening, guys.
That's 1 0 and 1 3.
Simple maths. That's what now you've made me forget what I was going to say.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Tell us what you think.
Tell a friend.
Tell us what you think of 2020. Tell us if you were there at the Capitol and write write your name. Write your name, where you live, what you did, what you stole. And yeah, just let us know. Thank you for listening. Ciao.